Welcome to our exploration of Judo, a martial art that goes beyond mere physical combat. Today, we will delve into the fundamental techniques that define this ancient practice. From throws to joint locks and chokes, Judo encompasses a rich array of skills that every practitioner must master. We'll also discuss the rules that ensure safety and fairness during competitions, reflecting the spirit of respect and integrity vital to this sport. Moreover, training methods play a crucial role in developing not only technical abilities but also physical and mental strength. Finally, we will touch upon the culture of Judo dojos, where camaraderie and community thrive, fostering personal growth and mutual respect among practitioners. Join us as we uncover the history, philosophy, and the global impact of Judo, an art that continues to inspire millions around the world. Fundamental techniques of Judo. Judo's fundamental techniques can be broadly classified into three categories: throwing techniques, joint locks, and strangulation techniques. First, let's take a look at throwing techniques. Throwing techniques play a crucial role in Judo matches as they involve throwing the opponent to the ground. Some representative throwing techniques include O-Soto-Gari and Uchimata. O-Soto-Gari is a technique where you sweep the opponent's leg from the outside, which is key to breaking their balance. On the other hand, Uchimata involves using the opponent's inner thigh to execute the throw, with weight transfer and timing being essential. Next, let's discuss joint locks. Joint locks are techniques aimed at controlling the opponent's joints, with famous examples being Ude Hashigi and Ashi Garami. Ude Hashigi involves immobilizing the opponent's arm and applying pressure on the joint to prompt submission. Ashi Garami, on the other hand, fixes the opponent's knee and applies joint pressure, making it highly effective. These techniques are essential for limiting the opponent's movement and gaining an advantageous position in a match. Lastly, let's touch on strangulation techniques. Strangulation techniques involve choking the opponent to make them lose consciousness, with techniques like Hadaka Jime and Juji Jime being representative examples. Hadaka Jime is a technique where you choke the opponent using your arm, allowing for quick domination of the opponent. Juji Jime utilizes both arms to choke the opponent, proving to be particularly effective. These techniques can exert psychological pressure on the opponent and can determine the outcome of a match. Mastering these fundamental techniques is extremely important for Judo athletes. By acquiring the correct form and timing, athletes can strategize better during matches and create favorable situations against their opponents. Moreover, these fundamental techniques are deeply intertwined with the athlete's mental state. While aiming for victory, there is also a demand to respect the opponent, which is part of Judo's allure. For athletes at all levels, from beginners to advanced, the basic techniques of Judo are indispensable components. Through these techniques, athletes can achieve personal growth and gain a deeper understanding of Judo's profound spirit. The rules of Judo matches. Judo match rules are established to ensure that athletes can compete safely. The matches usually take place on a mat, and athletes are required to wear a judogi. This judogi plays a crucial role in allowing athletes to execute techniques effectively, as well as aiding in grip during the match. The outcome of the match is determined by throwing the opponent, applying joint locks, or forcing the opponent to submit with choke holds. Next, let's talk about the different classifications of throwing techniques. There are three classifications: Ippon, Waza-ari, and Yusei. Ippon signifies victory in the match and is awarded when an opponent is thrown completely. Waza-ari indicates that a favorable situation has been created against the opponent, and winning can be achieved by scoring this twice. Yusei reflects that a player is leading during the match, which can also lead to victory. However, during the match, fouls are strictly monitored and penalized. For instance, actions that cause harm to the opponent or grabbing the judogi are prohibited. Athletes must be cautious not to injure their opponents, and this reflects the spirit of Judo. Judo is not merely a sport, it emphasizes respect for opponents and fair play as essential elements of martial arts. The match is overseen by referees who monitor the athlete's movements and provide instructions at appropriate moments. Next, let's discuss the role of referees in the match. Athletes are required to follow the referee's instructions, which is also a part of Judo's rules. The referee's decisions can significantly influence the outcome of the match, so athletes must respect their judgments. The rules of Judo matches are vital not only for the athlete's safety but also for preserving the spirit of the competition. By understanding and adhering to these rules, athletes can conduct better matches, and audiences can enjoy the sport's charm. Judo promotes not only technical skills but also personal growth, and through its rules, that spirit is nurtured. Training methods in Judo. Judo training methods are not just about learning techniques. They are a crucial process for enhancing an athlete's physical and mental strength. First, basic training includes repetition practice, sparring, and physical conditioning. In repetition practice, athletes repeatedly perform fundamental techniques, allowing them to develop precise movements. This repetition helps embed the techniques into their muscle memory, enabling them to move naturally during matches. For example, by practicing throwing techniques and ground techniques multiple times, athletes become confident in executing these skills. Next, sparring takes place in situations close to actual matches, allowing athletes to test strategies and techniques against an opponent. Sparring is essential for developing the ability to react in real time and read the movements of an opponent. As a result, athletes get accustomed to the pressure of matches, enhancing their performance in real competitions. Physical conditioning is also a critical component of judo training. Exercises aimed at improving strength, endurance, and flexibility are incorporated, enabling athletes to move stronger, faster, and more flexibly. For instance, weight training, aerobic exercises, and stretching are included to help athletes maintain the necessary physicality during matches. Furthermore, mental training should not be overlooked. Relaxation techniques to ease pre-match tension and methods to enhance concentration are integrated into training routines. For example, deep breathing and visualization techniques can help athletes calm their minds and prepare for competition. This approach allows athletes to develop mental resilience, enabling them to remain calm and focused even under pressure. Judo training is essential for promoting athlete growth and improving performance in competitions. By balancing the training of techniques, physical fitness, and mental strength, athletes can compete at higher levels. The spirit of judo. The spirit of judo emphasizes not only the aspects of a sport but also the importance of personal growth and the enhancement of humanity. Judo is often said to begin and end with respect, highlighting the importance of gratitude and appreciation towards others. During matches, as well as in practice at the dojo and daily life, politeness and humility are essential qualities that practitioners must embody. This approach allows judo to transcend mere competitive techniques and become a means of fostering mental growth. The mental strength and perseverance cultivated through judo are beneficial in various aspects of life. For example, the attitude of learning from defeat in a match applies equally to business and personal relationships. By not fearing failure, we can learn from our experiences and grow as individuals. Moreover, the spirit of judo plays a crucial role in building relationships with others. Respecting opponents and striving for mutual growth is a fundamental aspect of the practice. This principle naturally develops through judo training and strengthens the bonds among practitioners. Additionally, the spirit of judo can be seen as a means of self-enhancement. It's not just about victory. The attitude of learning from defeat is critical, and this could be considered the essence of judo. In this way, we can see that judo is not merely a sport but a path that encourages mental growth and the improvement of humanity. The lessons and values gained through judo are immensely beneficial in our lives. The culture of judo dojos. The culture of judo dojos is not merely a place for mastering techniques, it plays a crucial role in forging bonds among athletes and forming a community. In a dojo, athletes gather to practice together, and it is also a place where mentor-mentee relationships are established. Here, etiquette and discipline are highly valued, and respect for seniors and instructors is expected. The dojo culture promotes mutual support and collaboration among athletes, providing an environment for collective growth. For instance, dojos host competitions, training camps, and events, deepening the interaction among athletes. As a result, the bonds with teammates strengthen, fostering a spirit of mutual elevation. Next, let's explore how training in the dojo contributes not only to technical improvement but also to mental growth. The spirit of judo is closely related to cherishing the bonds with teammates and striving for mutual enhancement. Experiences gained in the dojo often become lifelong treasures for athletes, and the memories and lessons shared with friends are sometimes valued even more than victories in competitions. Additionally, dojo culture is often compared with other martial arts or sports. For example, martial arts like karate and kendo also have dojos and dojo cultures, but the unique spirit of judo, which begins and ends with respect, is particularly emphasized. This not only expresses respect for others but also leads to self-discipline. Statistically, the bonds formed through dojo training have been shown to significantly impact an athlete's motivation and performance, as research indicates. For instance, a study revealed that friendships developed through dojo training are one of the factors that enhance an athlete's performance in competitions. In this way, the culture of judo dojos plays a vital role not just in mastering techniques but also in forming bonds and communities among athletes. The experiences in the dojo become lifelong treasures for athletes, and the values gained through judo extend far beyond mere technical skills. International Judo Tournaments. International judo tournaments serve as a stage where athletes from all over the world gather to compete in both technique and spirit. These events, such as the Olympics and World Championships, attract representatives from various countries who showcase their skills. Moreover, these tournaments play a significant role in promoting judo and enhancing international exchanges. As athletes compete, they carry the pride of their nations, striving for excellence on this global stage. Next, let's consider the unique judo styles and strategies that emerge from different countries during these competitions. In international tournaments, one can observe the diversity in judo techniques and tactics, reflecting the cultural backgrounds of the participants. This exchange not only enriches the athletes' experiences but also fosters a sense of camaraderie among competitors. The outcomes of these tournaments often have profound impacts on an athlete's career, with victories and medal placements serving as significant milestones. Achieving success at these events becomes a major goal for many judoka, as it can open doors to future opportunities. Next, let's dive deeper into the historical significance of judo in the Olympics. Since its inclusion as an official sport in 1988, judo has grown immensely in popularity on the Olympic stage. Many athletes dream of competing in this prestigious arena, where the best of the best face off. Let's highlight Japan's unique position in the judo world. As the birthplace of judo, Japan has produced numerous medalists who have set high standards for the sport. During international tournaments, spectators are often captivated by the athletes' dedication to their national traditions and cultures. This passion and commitment create an electrifying atmosphere that resonates with fans across the globe. Furthermore, international tournaments act as a platform for athletes to learn from one another. As competitors from different nations come together, they share techniques and strategies, enriching their own skills in the process. This cross-border exchange of knowledge significantly contributes to the evolution of judo techniques. Next, let's discuss the implications of tournament results on athletes' rankings in future competitions. The outcomes of these international events can greatly influence an athlete's ranking and eligibility for future tournaments. Thus, competitors are driven by a high level of motivation, constantly pushing themselves to improve and excel. In conclusion, international judo tournaments transcend mere competition. They symbolize the growth of athletes and serve as a testament to the power of international exchange. These events not only highlight the sport's development but also unite judo fans around the world, creating a global community bonded by respect and admiration for this martial art. The historical background of judo. The history of judo dates back to the late 19th century in Japan. The founder, Jigoro Kano, systematized the techniques of traditional martial arts. He developed judo as a part of education, emphasizing not just combat skills but also personal growth and character development. Through this approach, judo established its position not only as a technical discipline but also as a martial art focusing on mental and emotional growth. As we move into the 20th century, judo began to spread not only within Japan but also internationally. In particular, the establishment of the International Judo Federation in 1956 marked a significant turning point. This organization helped to standardize the rules and competitions, solidifying judo's status as an international sport. With its inclusion in the Olympic Games, judo gained global recognition, allowing athletes from around the world to compete in international tournaments. As a result, judo evolved from a traditional Japanese martial art into a beloved sport worldwide. The techniques of judo encompass a wide range, including throwing techniques, groundwork, and joint locks. However, all these techniques emphasize the relationship with the opponent. For example, throwing techniques require the judoka to utilize the opponent's strength while minimizing their own effort. In this way, judo is characterized not by brute force but by the use of technique and intelligence. Moreover, judo plays a significant role in fostering a sense of spirituality and ethics. Through practice in the dojo, values such as respect, humility, and perseverance are cultivated. These values are essential components of learning judo, and athletes are expected to embody these principles during competitions. The history of judo reflects not only the evolution of its techniques but also the development of culture and spirituality. Today, judo continues to be cherished by many, serving not just as a sport but as a profound platform for life lessons. As we conclude today's journey into the world of judo, it's clear that this martial art is not just about physical prowess, but also about mental strength and respect for others. We explored the fundamental techniques like throwing, joint locks, and strangles, each requiring precision and timing. We also delved into the rules that ensure fair play and safety, allowing athletes to compete with honor and integrity. Moreover, we highlighted the training methods essential for developing both physical abilities and mental resilience. Judo's spirit transcends mere competition, teaching us valuable life lessons about humility, perseverance, and respect. The dojo culture fosters a sense of community, where bonds are formed and personal growth is encouraged. And let's not forget the excitement of international tournaments that bring together athletes from around the globe, showcasing diverse styles and strategies. Finally, we touched on the rich history of Judo, which has evolved from its inception in the late 19th century to a globally recognized sport today. If you found this exploration of Judo enlightening, please consider subscribing to our channel for more insights into martial arts and beyond. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep training and stay inspired.